My name is David Thompson, and the day I went on a boat trip with my wife, Jessica Thompson, started like any perfect weekend getaway. We had rented a small motorboat to explore the lake near our cabin, excited to spend some uninterrupted time together. The sun was shining, the water sparkled, and for a moment, I felt like life couldn't be any better. We packed a cooler with sandwiches and drinks, brought a small speaker for music, and set out in the morning. I had been feeling a little dizzy from the heat and the motion of the boat, but I brushed it off, thinking I just needed water. We were both laughing and talking as we navigated through the calm waters, taking in the scenery and snapping photos. Then, without warning, everything went black. I remember a sudden heaviness in my body, and the next thing I knew, I was waking up in the middle of nowhere. The sky was brighter, the sun higher, and the boat was eerily silent. Jessica was gone. My stomach dropped, and panic set in immediately. I called out her name, my voice trembling. "Jessica! Jessica, where are you?" Only the gentle lapping of the water against the hull answered me. My head throbbed, and I felt disoriented. I tried to start the engine, but it was dead. No spark, no noise, nothing. I looked around frantically. The shoreline was miles away in every direction, and there was no other boat in sight. My first thought was that she had fallen overboard while I passed out. My heart raced as I scanned the water, hoping to see her floating nearby. There was nothing. I grabbed the emergency kit, checked for a flare gun, and tried to calm myself. I knew panic wouldn't help, but fear was making it nearly impossible to think clearly. Hours seemed to stretch on. I drifted aimlessly, unsure which direction to go, and my mind raced with questions. Why did I pass out? Had she tried to save me? Was she okay? My worst fears were racing, and I felt completely helpless. Eventually, I noticed a small cabin on the far shore. Summoning every ounce of strength, I paddled the boat toward it using a makeshift oar. When I finally reached land, I ran to the cabin, hoping for some sign of Jessica. To my relief, she was there, but not how I expected. She had spotted the boat drifting while hiking along the shore earlier and had used a neighbor's motorized canoe to rescue it. She looked frustrated and relieved at the same time. "David, I've been looking everywhere for you. You scared me half to death," she exclaimed. I collapsed on the dock, overwhelmed with relief and guilt. I couldn't believe she had managed to track me down while I had been drifting helplessly. She hugged me tightly, and for a moment, the anger and fear melted away. That day taught me an important lesson. Even in moments of unexpected danger, staying calm and using your resources is critical. But more importantly, having someone who truly cares can make all the difference between despair and salvation. We made it back to the cabin safely that evening, a little shaken, a lot grateful, and with a story that neither of us will ever forget. I now check my health and the boat systems more carefully than ever, but I also learned to trust Jessica completely, because when things go wrong, she's the one who won't give up on me.